Southeastern Bow Hunter Podcast.
Guys, welcome to another episode of Southeastern Bow Hunter Podcast. In this episode, we're going to do something a little bit different. So I am getting my good buddy Thor to come on the podcast, and we're kind of just going to do a mid-season update, BS session, just good old time. But we are going to have a special guest who is pretty new to hunting, and she, let's just say she is, she's a killer. Let's just say that. So before we dive into it, obviously got to run through the partners, and I'm going to try to keep these a little quick just because right now there's not really much going on as far as new stuff that's dropping. I know there's some new bows dropping and all of that, but yeah, obviously we got to get this stuff done. So let's see, the podcast brought to you guys by Osseo Gear, which is my camo brand of choice, Summit Stands, which is my tree stand of choice, the Boutique, that's where I go to get my arrows custom made, custom wraps, all that stuff. Bergie Bowsmith, one of the best bow techs that I know, who is a wizard with bows. He also is a dealer for a lot of the brands that we use. And so yeah, definitely check him out. G5 Outdoors, I am shooting the Mega Meat and the Dead Meat V2 this year. I trust G5 for my broadhead selection because, in my opinion, they make the best broadheads that are out there. So I think you guys should give them a shot, especially that Mega Meat. That thing is nasty. Let's see. Next up, Prime Archery. You can see my bow behind me, the Prime Form. Got some things coming up from them that I'm very excited to see and learn about and tell you guys about. Dialed Archery, I am shooting the not Arxos, I always say that, the Proof, best bow sight I've ever used. I love it. It's extremely accurate, super user friendly. So great things going on over at Dialed right now. They have a Dialed Grizzly collab that you guys should go check out. It's a small batch. It's not going to be around long, but it's really, really sick. Next up is Moultrie. That's, dude, Moultrie's been around in the cell camera game for a long time, and my camera's been working great. So very thankful to be working with them. Bow Hunting League. So the Bow Hunting League, actually, there is one thing on there I need to talk to you guys about. So the Bow Hunting League has this thing called a state sponsor. And basically what it is if you pay $100 for the year, okay, you get your name, your company's name. Like if you run an Instagram, or you, like me, run a podcast, or you are a shop or whatever, you have a YouTube channel, you can pay $100. And like Georgia, I am a state sponsor for Georgia with the Bow Hunting League. Y'all need to get involved in that, because if you do it, your name will be put on every single shirt for your state that gets sent out to the people that kill bucks this year. It's a new thing. Ben called me the other day and filled me in on everything, and I would love to see you guys get involved. I know $100 in one setting seems like a lot, but really it's for the whole year, and your stuff's going to get promoted. All of that stuff is great. So head over to bowhuntingleague.com. If you guys want the link, let me know. I can send it to you. I may actually put it into the description as well. So yeah, that's new from the Bow Hunting League. Next up is Boning Archery. It's the vanes that I use. 1227 Productions is my buddy Brock's YouTube channel. He's actually going to hit the woods a lot this weekend, so I'm excited for him. Scrape Doctor, the scrapes have been on fire. I mean, honestly, Scrape Doctor stuff, the Scrape Magic, oh my God, it is working amazingly. I'm so ready for this rut, man. It's the first time I've ever been excited about the rut, and it's all because of the Scrape Doctor. And last but not least is Victory Archery, and I am running the HLR arrows. They now have, I think they're called VLR. It's kind of like a mid-range size arrow they just came out with. I'm sure there's a lot more stuff coming from Victory. So that's all the partners. Those are the people that help make this podcast happen, and I hope you guys go support them. All of the discount codes are in the description below, along with the links to the website. So make sure that you guys go support those guys. Before we get started with Thor, every single time, you guys know I have to talk to you about the Lord Jesus Christ. He is integral in my life, and the things that I have been seeing him do. And look, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, there's been some struggles, right? But God calls us to lean on him and have faith in him. And once you give your life to Christ, all the things that you used to love, like all the sinful things, all the stuff that was maybe, I'm not gonna say ruining your life, making your life harder, and basically weighing you down. Once you give all of that over to the Lord and you claim Christ and you say, Jesus is King of Kings, all of that, it's not like a coin flips and life just gets beautiful and magical and all these great things happen. But you know that no matter through whatever storm it is you're going through, you have Christ to lean on, and He is always there for you, no matter if you're like me and you still struggle with certain things, or if you're just the most perfect person that's ever existed. He's there for all of us, and He died on the cross for us to be with Him further, forever, and once our time here is up. So it's extremely important for me to sort of share the good news, share the gospel with you guys, and I hope that y'all are enjoying it. So just give it a thought. That's all I'm asking. But yeah, that's the intro. So we're gonna get started with Thor. It's gonna be a really good episode. I'm very excited for this. And like I said, go support the partners. Hope you guys are having a good season so far. Mine has been really rough, but there's been some bucks daylighting. And yeah, so let's get started with Thor and our special. Oh, we've got my good buddy Thor on the podcast, and I said it in the intro. We have a special guest, a little lady who is now part of the culture. She is a straight up killer. I know she had Thor in tears. We have Thor's daughter, Cass, on the podcast today to tell us about her story, what happened a couple weeks ago. So before we dive into that, what is going on, y'all? Two beautiful people right in front of me. How are y'all doing?
What's up, man?
What's up?
Man, not a whole lot. We've been busy. I've been busy working. We've had my company got bought out, so I've been doing a whole bunch of crossover stuff at work. Today was our last day as a Goodyear Commercial Tire, so we're now Southern Tire Mart. And yeah, so we've been doing all that. We've been doing a lot of deer hunting, and it was Youth Week a couple weeks ago, so somebody wanted to go, and we got her out there. And you'll have to excuse my little one in the background. She is not
good.
being quiet at all. So
You're fine.
And I don't know what her problem is because
it's because she's not on the podcast. She wants to kill one too.
She's just ridding them with the tism right now, brother. She's in the background just going on. Not sure what the problem is. But anyway, so yeah, she wanted to get out for youth season, and it was dwindling down towards the end, and the deer started kind of showing up again back on cameras and on corn a little bit more, which they've been hammering the acorns. Everybody knows they've been on the acorn man pretty hard. So we were like, well, I told her, I said, hey, I had a group of does. I took off Thursday and Friday. I took off a Thursday and a Friday. And I was like, hey, let's go. It was, oh gosh, what was the date?
I think it was like the 18th.
I can't read it from here. It's highlighter green, but I was looking at our calendar behind me. But it wasn't this past week's Thursday and Friday like today, but a week ago, right? A week ago? Or was it 2 weeks ago?
It was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah, because it was youth season and it was muzzleloader season for regular. So we got her all. I bought her some fresh camouflage and stuff. We went to Academy. We love Academy. Shout out to Academy. Little shameless plug, even though nobody on here is sponsored by Academy. I absolutely love that store. They could, if they gave me just a discount as a whatever you want to call me, we keep that place in business. I promise. So
I've been living there.
I'm telling you. So we went to Academy, or I did. I got her a new set of shooting sticks, and she got a new 308 this year. And I tried to get her into crossbow early on. She just wasn't big into that. She did get a compound bow from her grandfather and started shooting it a little bit. So she's got a youth bow. Is it a compound bow? Yeah, it's a youth bear bow. It's a compound, so she has shot it a little bit, haven't you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, look, Cass, that's fine because I started with a gun and then went to a crossbow, and now I shoot only bows. So you're on the right track. Don't let Thor tell you that when it's gun season you can take a gun. All right. He is buying bows so other people can't bow hunt. You could be the difference. Okay.
There you go. But so we got all her stuff together. Woke up. We went Thursday morning. Saw a doe that morning. Couldn't get her on him. We opted out. We opted out Thursday evening. I believe we had some stuff to do, and then Friday morning, um, we just slept in. Or she had school, right? Or were you out on break? She was out on fall break. That's what we slept in Friday morning a little bit, and I got up. You know, cameras had went off. Of course, I'm sitting here making breakfast that morning, and camera goes off at like 8:30. Group of does in there, 3 does again. I was like, okay, well, I said, hey, there's a group of does in that spot I want to take you showing up this morning. I said, so I guess we're gonna have to go this evening and see if they're gonna show up again because they should. And we got in there, got her set up off the shooting lane there because I got a little shooting lane that we're set up off the side of the lane, kind of sitting in chairs. Okay, baby. So we're sitting there, and I've got a scope mount that phone goes on, so I can see what we're looking at, and she can see, and I'm directly sitting behind her, so I can help her all, every step of the way there. And well, do you want to tell him what happened exactly? Do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, I want to hear from your perspective.
Okay, so what?
So what happens next? You're in the blind, and you're all set up.
So like I was all set up, right? And all of a sudden I can't see anything. I can't see the deer, I can't see anything. I don't bring my glasses, right? But then I spot her. She blends in very, very well. And I spot her. And he's like, I see yours.
Hey, you got. Oh my god!
Oh, we got another one.
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
Golly. Guess it's going to be a kids podcast tonight.
Yep.
And then set up. Like she's like, okay, I'm gonna get you set up, situated, and when she gets me situated, he's like, when you ready to pull the trigger. And I pull the trigger. I'm like, I just stopped her.
Oh, well.
And when I dropped her, I thought I was about to pass out. Like everything was going on. My adrenaline was rushing, everything, and my body was like waking up so much I couldn't even feel my toes.
I love it. I love it. So you made a pretty good shot, didn't you?
It was right in the spine.
Nice.
Well, no, the neck is the base of the neck above the shoulder blades, and just in front of the shoulder blades, right there.
Yeah.
It dropped her instantly. She didn't even think about suffering or nothing. She didn't take another step. So,
dude, what's so funny is I remember like, so I was at my mother-in-law's place, right?
Mhm.
Just hanging out with the family, doing whatever we were doing, probably just lounging around.
Yeah.
And you FaceTime me, and I was like, huh, what's this about? Because I knew you guys were going, but I forgot. Yeah. And so I answer, and you're freaking out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Cass killed something. And then, dude, it was so adorable seeing how excited you were. Like, it was the cutest thing I've ever seen, because I'm like, dude, that's what it's all about, man. I mean, I was so proud of you. I was so freaking proud of you. Like, I almost teared up, honestly. Yeah. I really did. And then I showed Jessica and all that stuff, man, like that. So how does it feel to finally have killed your first deer?
First of all, what you're gonna feel is everything is like pumped up, like everything. You can't feel anything.
No, but he's saying now, like, how do you feel now?
Yeah, like, how do you feel?
Not when it happened, but like, how do you feel now like, you want to go again? Yeah.
Yeah. Are we gonna kill a buck this time though? Are we gonna outshine Dad? Because he and I both have been in a buck rut for the past 3 years, and I think you need to be the icebreaker.
Well, her shooter showed up we ain't seen him in 2 or 3 weeks almost. Yeah. And hold on, I'm getting a dang phone call. Sorry. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a buddy shoot one tonight, and actually he called me earlier, and he was just calling me back. So
I got you.
Hopefully I'll I'll give him a call after
Yeah,
this.
call him back later. You know, we only do these for like an hour, so you'll be fine.
Oh, I know it. I know it. But anyways, so he showed up, and I mean, we ain't seen him in like
It's been a few weeks.
about 2 weeks or so at
Mhm.
least, and he just showed up the other night out of nowhere. Now the Bucks are starting to push does a little bit, and starting to see some dark hawks on camera on these younger bucks. And I am noticing every time a doe hits the camera, boom, 2 minutes she'll be there, 2 minutes gone, and then the next picture is a buck.
Yep.
So, with that being said, I have the day off tomorrow, so I'm going in the morning.
Nice.
So I'm going to be locked in the morning, but we're definitely going to try. I may take her with me Saturday, especially if I shoot one tomorrow. I'll take her with me Saturday, see if she can't get her on a buck, because I would take her tomorrow, but she's got school. So,
I mean, you know, she
and
could
it's
come
how
down
it's. I'm gonna
with
see
the
if I can get
feeder
me a
or
Halloween buck. I ain't never done that before, so I'm gonna
yeah.
try.
I mean, you know, it's something's going around. Apparently, you could just always call in and say, "Yeah, Cass ain't feeling too good, and
Well, you know,
got a fever. She's got a sore throat. Her nose a bit stuffy." I mean, you
get that
could,
buck fever.
yeah, buck fever. Exactly. Say she's got a fever. Don't tell them what kind.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, dude. No, I mean, right now, honestly, and Cass, I'm sure you know, but right now, these bucks are chasing like crazy. Did Thor show you the video I sent of the buck running and
I had,
chasing this doe? Dude,
I hadn't yet.
you need to show her that. He literally,
Yeah.
it was so cool. So it happened this morning, and like this doe comes running through the tall grass, and then you see eyes behind her. Then you see a rack, and next thing you hear is like the most quiet, just little, and then he goes running off. That right there is what you want to hear. If you see a doe running, look behind her, and you send it to that buck, because I've seen some of the bucks that are over on that property, man, and I think there's a big 8 point with your name on it.
Oh yeah.
So if you were to kill, I mean, I would cry if you killed that 8 point.
That big 8 that's been running around. If he strolls in there in the morning, I mean, I'm gonna lay him to him.
Oh,
but
I'm talking about Cass killing him.
I've sent you pictures of that one I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
With the swoop rack. What do you call him?
I can't remember.
Wasn't it like Hook or something like that?
Wasn't it
Sparkle time.
She calls it.
Huh?
She calls it.
I just make up weird names.
She calls it Sparkle time.
Sparkle time. Hey, listen, look.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I told you or not. I may have told you, but so Tiffany, my daughter, names all the deer, most of the deer that I hunt, right? There is 2 deer over on this one property that she has named. One of them, the biggest one, is Optimus, after Optimus Prime, the Transformer. The second one, she named him. We went through 5 different names. So first she said Albert Einstein. I was like, we already have a deer that you named Albert, so we can't do that. Then she goes, what did she say? She was like, oh, what about the Wright brothers? And I'm like, that's not a name. Like, those are 2 brothers that created airplanes. There's Wilbur, and then there's this other guy. I was like, so there's not a name there. She goes, and this is the funny part. She was like, what about Benjamin Franklin? No, Benjamin. I was like, okay, let's just do Benjamin, right? We'll just name him that. And the deer over here back there, she named Pickles. So I'm right there with you, man. Sparkle Time's a great name. I like it.
Yeah.
So you know what you should do? Do you watch?
He's got a real unique rack, so if she shoots Sparkle Time.
Do you watch My Little Pony?
No, she don't really.
Dang, I was gonna say that.
She used to.
Do you know their names?
Applejack. What is that one? That's like the only one I know.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. The next buck that you name it Applejack. Okay. Okay, cool. I don't care how big he is. I don't care if he's a spike. You got to name him Applejack. All right, because some of those names, especially if you're the one naming it, that is peak. That is gold right there. I say if you kill him, you get him shoulder mounted and get a plaque under the mount that says Applejack. Or
there you go.
What was it again? Sparkle Time.
Sparkle Time. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe even get some glitter and like kind of pizzazz him up.
Oh boy.
A little bit of spice. Yeah. See.
Oh,
you know what?
God.
No. For Christmas,
I'll walk in a room and that deer's gonna be freaking purple, dude. I'll be like,
look, hey, it's her first deer. I
no,
think,
I know.
This is what I think. Kill that buck, right? Okay, go out on Saturday, kill that buck. When you get him back, get some Christmas tinsel.
There you go.
Around him.
There you go. Oh,
So,
sparkle time, the Christmas
sparkle time.
deer.
I like it. I like it a lot. And then get him a big gold chain.
Oh, God.
Yeah. See, she gets it. She gets it.
Hey, I have a deer rat. Actually.
Oh, yeah. You got our background. She
Oh,
looks like
yeah.
she's got a deer.
Whose deer is that? Is that your deer?
Yeah, that's mine.
Okay.
That's one of my deer. That's my. Well, at the time, it was my biggest bug. I've got my 23 archery, 23 or
22.
2023. Is it 22?
Yeah, it's been 3 years, dude. You and I killed the same week. It was 2022.
That's right. 22 archery buck getting skull mounted right now because I left the he's just in the freezer the whole time, and cape was bad. So, but the deer behind me in the background here is a deer I've used on my Skype stuff before, but that's my only shoulder mounted deer. That's what I call the big eight. He wasn't a giant eight or nothing. He was just a good
He's
looking
nice.
deer, and I'd never seen him on camera. I'd never killed a deer that big, so
Yeah.
he come out looking for a fight because I grunted him in. One of the few deer I've called to, and it worked, but it did. And I dropped him right there in a food plot that year, and he rode home in the truck with me. So,
Took a
and
rat
then
in the truck.
that was a good year because I shot him, and then I shot 6 point on public land that year. And I think I later shot a spike because the 6 point was a bonus buck.
Yeah.
Um,
I was about to say, I hope it was a bonus buck and you're not just letting the cat
yeah,
out.
no, that one. So the 6 point was a bonus buck, and then I want to say that was that may not have been the year I shot that spike because I shot them two deer,
Are
and I
you
think
talking
that
about the
was it.
spike you shot and then you post on Facebook and everyone's grilling you?
That was in 2022 because I
Yeah.
shot the 9 pointer that's getting mounted right now.
Yeah.
A 6 pointer on an island hunt, then the spike. I'd shot $3 that year because the island hunt was the bonus quota hunt. So
here's what I need to know.
I had a busy year that year.
Cass, are we gonna see a little bow hunter out of you in the future? Do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe. What did you think about shooting your bow? Like, did you enjoy it? Was it kind of hard to draw it back? I mean, what was your experience with that like?
Kind of hard to draw it back because most of it, it's like the bow's like very, very chunky almost. it's basically very on one side, like my hand's like this. I'm like,
Yeah, on the handle, it's kind of thick handled.
Oh, really? What bow is it? You said it's a Bear Youth bow. Is it the
Yeah, it's like
Royale
the
or something?
green. It's like a green bear. I cannot remember the dang name,
Just send
but
me
you
a
don't
photo
gotta
of
go.
it
You don't
later,
gotta
or
go
she's
get
gonna
it. You
grab
don't
it.
gotta go get it.
Yeah, I was
Do
gonna
you
say,
want to go
send me a
get it?
photo.
Well, she's gonna go get it anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
But I
We're
can't
gonna
remember
save,
the
we're gonna save
model
that
on it.
child. We're gonna
Huh?
save that child. We're gonna save that child.
Lord of mercy.
She's gonna be shooting the bow, man. You got
I
to.
thought about taking the bow out. I might take it with us Saturday while she's sitting there. If deer comes in close, I'll shoot it with a bow. Here it is. Okay. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it with the background on, but it's a bear. Well,
Oh, hold
a
on.
bear
Oh, the
brave.
Brave. Okay, wow,
Yeah,
that is.
it's an older. I think it's an older one, but it works flawless. It's brand new. Her
Yeah.
granddad had it for 6 years, and she's big enough to shoot it. So,
Okay.
and it's just a good entry level. It gives her an idea. You know, it's got a sight on it
Yeah.
and a whisker biscuit. So once she gets comfortable enough shooting with her fingers, I'm gonna put a D loop on it and let her just start shooting with a release, obviously without a peep or anything.
Yeah.
And then once she gets comfortable with that, we'll move her up to like a Mission by Matthews or something I can crank down, or like a Diamond Infinite Edge.
You could even get the Bear. What's that? The Mossy Oak one. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one that they did the collaboration with Mossy Oak. Where
Yeah.
they have the adult version and the kid version.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that, and it's in Bottomland, so like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
can't go wrong with that.
Well, Cass, when you're ready, Okay, when you get comfortable enough with the bow and you feel like you're ready to go hunting with it, you let me know. I'll make sure you get some arrows, and I'll make sure you get some broadheads. And you don't have to worry about any of that, because I would cry if you shot a buck with the gun, but if you shot a buck with a bow, dude, I'm going to the hospital. I'd freak out. I truly would freak out. I love seeing
Somebody'd have to
you
hit
got
him with
into.
the paddles. He's gonna need to be
Yeah,
revived.
get the defib, man. Just give me the clear. Like it's just cool, dude. You know, because Tiffany wants to go hunting. She asked me every single year to take her, and this year I actually don't have a ground blind, so I can't take her. We could sit on the ground, but she doesn't like bugs, and I'm trying to keep her away from all that stuff, so she doesn't make a bunch of noise and whatnot. But you know, even she's had a bow, but she's kind of like you. She's like, I want to shoot him with the gun, and I'm like, dude, I got a crossbow. You don't need all that boom, because you're shooting at 308, which is like that's like an adult size gun. I mean, how was the kick on that? How did it feel to shoot a gun that big?
Honestly, I really didn't feel anything happen because like how I was holding it, it was like when he was right here, one here was right here. I was like barely holding it because most of it was coming from like the stand that it goes on.
Yeah, it was shooting sticks.
And I was barely able to hold it. I didn't really have to hold it that much.
She
So
didn't have to hold the front of it, and because the way I had it set up on the shooting stick, the bipod.
Yeah.
But she had it all the way against her shoulder because I made sure of that. But I also held it, made sure. I was just making sure it was up against her shoulder all the way, and um, you know, I just told her once I pushed the safety off, I said, "All right, just squeeze it." And I was just talked her through it, and it was taking a second. And I was like, "Hold on," I said, "Take your finger off the trigger." She did. I put the safety back on. I leaned over, said, "You good?" She said, "Yeah." I said, we're gonna do this one more time. So you're gonna squeeze it till that thing surprises you. It's gonna go off. We did it again. I got it. You know, we looked at the camera on the phone, squared it back up on her shoulder, and again, I wasn't holding the very front of the gun down very good. Like I was holding around the magazine area, but so when it went off, we just assuming it just kicked a little high and it pulled high. But I asked her after the shot. I said, "You know, you feel fine?" She's like, "I didn't even know it went off."
Yeah.
She's like, "It's like my adrenaline's flying." I said, "Well, that's normal." I said,
Yeah.
I said, "When I shoot one with a rifle or bow, like even with a bow, like when I watched the knot go through them, like I realized then the dang bow went off. You know what I mean? Like it happened. So
Yeah, you almost black out, which
yeah,
having only killed one deer with a gun, I can say, that's 100% what it feels like,
yeah,
and with the bows too. I mean, what's crazy to me, and I'm sure you feel this way, Cass. If you start bow hunting, you'll run into this. But the hardest part is getting it drawn back and actually, starting up and then bringing it. Well, I feel like once you get about halfway, that's when you're like, okay, I can get it, and then you lock in, and
yeah,
then you just have to center everything up, and just slowly and there you go. But then, like
yeah.
Thor was saying, you want you honestly don't even realize the bow goes off until you see that knot go through the deer, and then you're like, oh wait,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
I just shot that deer. It's
yeah.
really weird how that happens.
Well,
So
that's like I. It's weird for me because like I feel like the time that the deer comes in between the time I get up, get the bow off the hanger, and gets lined up, and then the time I make I feel like drawing the bow. I feel like when I'm doing that, I feel like I could rip that bow off the wheels. Like
yeah,
I could pull it off the wheels. I'm pulling it back so easy.
see, I'm the
And just
opposite.
because my adrenaline's flying and I don't even think about it, you know. And um, it's been a while since I've shot. I mean, I shot at one last year with the bow. I missed him at 8-pointer, but um, it's just man, it's awesome. You know, it don't matter to me what I get him with, but it's a pretty cool feeling either way. But I do love busting them with a bow. I just this year was bow season. I only got to go once. Work was just between work and everything else. I think. I mean, I hunted 3 different days with my bow, but I only got to go like right there at the beginning of season, like opening weekend, and then it was just things got stupid busy for me for a little while, and between the kids and work, and I just didn't get back out there. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
So
I
it
would like to try and carry it a couple more times this year, see if I can get one, break that Matthews in.
is Cass going with you and like kind of seeing the woodsmanship side of things? Like, are you showing her like the scrapes and the rubs and
Oh
kind of
yeah,
talking?
like
Okay.
yeah, when we
So she's
go,
getting it all, like
she's
just
picking up
learning
on
all
it.
about it.
Yeah,
Nice.
because we was last time I had her with me before she shot her deer, we was out rebaiting a few areas like the week prior.
Mhm.
And she was looking around. And she was like, "There's a scrape right there on that tree." And I mean, it was like she said, "There's a rub on that tree right there." And I just looked up from cutting a bag of corn up, and I said, "That is a fresh rub right in the edge of the wood line right there."
Mm.
And I looked over, and there was another one. I was like, "Oh snap!" I was like, "They okay?" I was like, "All right,"
You've got the
you
eyes
know,
for it.
yeah.
And the same day, guess what I saw? Not a deer.
What did
A Bigfoot. You saw Bigfoot.
No.
Oh, what'd you see?
what was it? What do you? Huh?
Don't tell him.
Don't.
Who?
Oh, you can tell
Animal
him.
poop.
Yeah, she
Oh, you
saw
saw
deer
deer
crap.
poop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
I
like,
don't know what she said.
there's some.
She leaned in. I couldn't tell what she said.
That's
I
so
said,
funny.
"What?"
So, okay, let me ask you this. Let's see if you know. Did it look like little pellets or was it clumpy? Kind of like cow poo.
It looked like cow poo, but also like and little pebbles at the same time. A little
Okay.
bit of both.
So, do you know the difference between that?
No.
Okay, if you're scouting, all right, and remember this, because I actually just learned this. I always thought something different, but when you're scouting, if you see the little pebbles, most of the time that's just typical regular deer poop. But if you're walking through and you see the clumps, what that usually means is that it was a deer. Most of the time it's a buck, but it was a buck that is bedding close by. So
Mm.
if you remember that and you're walking through the woods and you're scouting and you see this big pile of, clumpy crap, just
Don't go
remember,
walking
oh,
in.
that's probably a buck and he's probably bedded by. So then you want to start looking around for buck bedding. And
Mm-hmm.
that I wish I could tell you what to look for that, but these deer bed up wherever they want to. So good luck.
A lot of
Pretty
dense
tough.
undergrowth, and somewhere where the wind's gonna blow over their backs, so they
Yeah.
can scent check that area
Yeah,
constantly.
that's definitely the main, because like the thing is, especially in Georgia, we get to bait, right? So we see deer poop all over the place. But
Mm-hmm.
it excuse me, I always used to say that the clumpy stuff was just buck poop. And then I come to find
Mm-hmm.
out that that's not the case. So
Yeah,
little food for thought.
we got a coyote that he's been crapping a lot down there in that bottom where she shot her doe, and
Mhm.
I was like, and I've been seeing him on camera. I had him today at like he walked through there at like 1:30 today.
Oh wow.
So I see him in the morning. He's gonna get the smoke. He's a good sized coyote too. He's a big dog. I mean,
Get the rug out of them.
I'd like to. I'd either.
I
I
wouldn't.
joke. I told Dakota. I said, I'm gonna stuff it like they do it. Like some taxidermists will put a regular mount in the head,
Mm-hmm.
and they will sew it up and stuff it like a dang stuffed animal, and they will use the clay to mold the toes a little bit. But you can pick this thing up like a dang stuffed bear,
Huh.
like a plushy. Dude, it's weird, and
That is
it look
weird.
if you lay it just right, laying on the floor or something, it looks like an alive coyote.
That's insane.
It's wicked looking. And I
That's
told her, I
insane.
said, I'm gonna shoot this thing and have it stuffed for Sloan.
You should do
And
that with the bobcat. If
yeah,
you can show
oh
up that
yeah,
bobcat that's been showing up.
yeah. That bobcat showed up this morning early, but he did show up. So um, we got to get him out of there too. Eventually, once season starts for him, if we get a chance, because uh, I got a decent turkey population on that place, so I try to take care of the turkeys down there a little bit. I
Yeah.
don't trap like everybody else does because A, I don't know much about it, and B, I don't generally have the time.
Yeah.
Because if I feel like if I'm trapping, I need to be able to have the time to go back out there and check the traps pretty frequently, and I live an hour away, so it's not fair to the animal. I wouldn't make an animal suffer in a trap, you know. And if somebody be like, "Well, you're already trapping it. That's suffering." Well, no, it's not. You know, that's my opinion, I guess. But
Yeah.
the traps we use are foothold traps or dog-proof traps for raccoons and stuff. You can I can put my hand in these foothold traps. I can let it snap on my hand, and it ain't gonna kill me. It ain't gonna hurt me. It ain't gonna break my finger.
You're
It
not like
holds
out there
the
using a
pads
bear
on their
trap.
feet. Yeah, nobody uses that stuff, man. Like in most places, you can't even use that on a bear no more. Stuff like that.
Well, yeah, because
And
it's literally breaking their
yeah, well, the
paw.
stuff we use for coyotes and bobcats, even I've never trapped bobcats. I've trapped coyotes before.
Yeah.
Wasn't super successful, but I had never done it before that, so I learned a lot during that stint. But it grabs their pads on their feet and holds on to it. That's all it does. It don't break their arm. It don't break their foot. It ain't meant for all that.
Just
It's
makes sure they
literally just
can't move.
enough pressure to hold that little pad in the trap, and they just can't get out. And then I get there and dispatch the animal. But you know, like I said, if I ain't close enough to do so, I'm not gonna.
Not
I
gonna
just
leave
don't
them
feel
there to
right.
die and starve
Yeah,
and all that. Yeah. See, and
but
that
I will be in there this summer with the e-calls and stuff, hunting the coyotes specifically. So
yeah.
try and knock the population down some.
So Cass, if you see a coyote, you're gonna shoot it?
Oh yeah,
Okay. Okay. See, man,
Maybe a bobcat.
yeah.
you
As
getting
long as
raised right, kid.
yeah,
Definitely getting
I
raised
try my
right.
best. She's a handful, and she still got she's a real girly girl, but there's days where she's ready to go outside and go fishing or hunting,
Yeah.
and I love
Hey,
it.
well,
And I
look, man, we need to have it where, girls and women and stuff can get into hunting without feeling like any type of pressure. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm,
I'm not going to go too deep into that because little ears and whatnot. But still, I mean, it's important, to share the outdoors with the kids. Like
mhm.
I will say this: if I take Tiffany hunting and she kills a deer and she never wants to do it again, fine with me.
That'd be all right.
She's gone hunting with
Yeah,
me once before. You know what she did the whole time? She played on her iPad. She had a
yeah,
great time. So
yeah.
it doesn't matter. But
Well,
now,
that's
Cass, I do need to ask you this. Okay, you've killed a deer now. You're willing to kill a coyote. Have you started thinking and I don't know if you've ever even thought of this, but if I said you have an unlimited amount of money, okay, and
I think it's
you
fun.
there's no restrictions, you can go wherever you want. Where would you say your dream hunt would be? What would you want to hunt?
Africa.
Really?
That's
Okay. What over
that's
there
pretty
would you
cool.
want to get?
I've never heard her say that, so it just blew my mind a little bit. That's why I'm just
Or hear me out, Japan.
you can't. Well,
What's in Japan?
I do think there's these little.
Pandas.
No, you can't hunt a panda. That's not,
You can't. That's in China.
and that's not.
You can't kill a panda. You can
Keep
kill a polar
going.
bear though.
Yeah, you
Extremely
could.
dangerous, but
No,
you can hunt
yeah,
polar bear.
you can hunt black bears. But
Grizzlies,
that,
browns. Yeah, pandas are no
good
go.
lord,
That's illegal.
panda's not happening. And
Well, look,
Japan
they
don't
have
have
deer in
nothing. I
Japan though.
think. I
I don't
mean,
think they
I
have
know
hunting.
I want to say in China, maybe I'm not sure where it is. I know there's a Asian like a breed of deer in Asia that is
Oh, yeah, that's the sandbar
like a
deer in
munt.
Thailand.
Is it sandbar deer? Because I thought there was like a
Sandbar.
muntjac deer or something.
Well, you can do that too, but isn't that in India?
I don't know. I just know there's. I felt like, and I don't know like a lot of the animals across
Yeah.
the world like that. I know it's in like Africa some, and then I know in like I want to say New Zealand you have like red stag and things like
Red
that.
stags, fallow
So,
deer, boar, all of that.
um,
Would you be willing to hunt reindeer? All right, cool.
that's a
So
giant
here's what you
animal.
got to do. All right, and Thor will help you. Christmas Eve, I want you to put
Oh
on face
God.
paint, get a bunch of camo, and sit out in the backyard and just keep binoculars up. Wait till you see Santa. Grab that 308 and aim it, and try to aim in front of the reindeer. Okay, because trajectory and all that stuff, and just
Go She's gonna steal Christmas worse than the Grinch.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean,
You would make Santa so upset.
you'd probably kill him. You take one of those reindeer out, who knows what's gonna happen?
He's going down like a fighter pilot.
Yeah. If you could go to Africa though, what would you want to hunt? I mean, there's so many things to hunt over there. What's like the main thing you'd be like, I'm not leaving till I get this?
Giraffe, or what is it? An elephant.
Elephant.
Dang. She got her bar set high because that's
I
like
know.
that's two of the most expensive things you can hunt
that's
over
about
there.
$100,000 for the giraffe, I think. About
Golly.
$500,000 for the elephant.
I guess we ain't saving for college fund. We're gonna have to save for dang African hunt.
Well, hey,
hunt.
look, I know a guy. Okay, I know a
Yeah,
guy that
he does. He knows a guy that does
that
safaris.
knows Africa, and
Yep.
he gave me prices and stuff. It's really not that bad. Now
it's affordable, man. Like a lot of people go like, "Oh, it's so expensive to hunt Africa," and I mean it is to a point.
well,
but
yeah,
if
when
you
you're trying
go
to
over
kill a
there,
sheep once,
well, yeah, if you're trying to go
that's
get like a
pricey.
lion or something, yeah, you're gonna pay. But if you're willing to go over there and shoot or hunt one of the many other species of like deer or wild
Buffalo, antelope.
yeah, there's man or like Cape Buffalo and stuff
Dude,
like that.
one. Cass, would you
Or
hunt Cape
wildebeest, I
Buffalo?
guess it would be, or is it Cape Buffalo?
Yes.
Cape Buffalo. Cape. All right, so you can do both. Cape Buffalo is the most
Yeah.
dangerous, though. That's
Yeah, they're
the one that,
big.
like, I mean I don't think I'd ever want to hunt that personally.
Them things are huge.
Do.
I've seen one turn. I mean, a guy shot it with a dang. I won't say it was a 375 H&H, and he passed through. And when he did, that thing turned around and here it was coming. I was like, "No, buddy." I was like, "You better put another one down because
Send another one down range.
They hit him, dropped him, you know." But I was just like,
well, it's like
close calls.
It's like moose, man, or grizzlies.
Moose are,
when you hunt
man,
those, like
a big moose.
I mean,
well, I say big moose. A moose in general is big. Like
1,500 pounds.
If you hit a moose in your car, it's probably going to be fatal if you're going fast enough.
You'll feel it. You'll definitely
yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely going to total your car.
You might meet
I
Jesus.
mean, you think a deer will tear a car up?
Dude,
it ain't nothing compared to a moose that's got a rack as wide as the car.
Yeah, my niece was telling me yesterday, I think it was, we were driving to go get some stuff from the 4-H camp, and she was like, "You know what I want to get when I'm 18?" And I was like, "What?" And I don't know what it's going to be. She goes, "I want a motorcycle." So me being me, I'm like, "Okay, let me lay it down for you real quick." I'm like, "First off, we live in the country. Do you know what runs across roads? Deer. Have you ever seen a motorcycle hit a deer? You might as well just run at 50 miles an hour to the deer because it's the same thing. If you hit a deer on a motorcycle, you're done." I was like, "So this is what you need to do. If you get a motorcycle, fine. You'll be an adult. You do your thing. Not a problem. Only drive it in the sunshine during the daytime. Don't drive it at night. Don't drive it when it's raining." I was like, because if you hit a deer, you're done. There is no coming. I mean, you can have all the protection. You might be all right, a couple broken bones, but even then, it's not worth it. So, Cass, just don't ever get a motorcycle, okay?
Okay.
Just, yeah. Harleys are cool, but it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it.
Let's see a deer sign on there.
Do what?
Oh, there's down the road from our house. There's a deer crossing sign down there. She said, "I've actually seen She said, "I've seen a few deer. I mean, we've had deer in our backyard and stuff." So,
hey, speaking of, have you seen that buck that we saw last year in your backyard at all?
I ain't been feeding them, and then I started parking in the backyard with my trailer and 4-wheeler and stuff. So
they just don't.
Wait, if I started feeding them, they'd probably come right back. But I hadn't. We ain't fed them much this year.
So
we did. I don't know, a couple months ago. I won't say it was like before bow season.
Yeah,
Dakota had a buck standing over here, like right across the road from our house.
Yeah,
and she said it was a pretty good size one. Yeah, I saved the fawn out of the fence across the road because that was during the spring. Her mama, or early summer, I guess. Her mama jumped the fence, and the fawn. I mean, that thing was fresh. as a baby. She tried to go through the metal fence and got her back hips hung because it was too wide.
Mhm.
And I got up for work and I just hear, "Ah," and I thought it was, or it sounded like Sloan crying.
Yeah.
And I walked in there and she was laying in her bed just sleeping. I was like, am I hearing a ghost? Like, what is that sound? And I look and the dogs, my dogs are in their kennels laying down, not making. I said, I walked to the back of the house and I heard it again. I mean, I hear it clear as day. It's loud. And I open the door and I can see it's just getting daylight and I can see like movement in the trees over there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a coyote got a hold of a fawn or a deer and is just ripping it limb to limb, which or eating it or something, which happens.
Yeah.
That's nature. I mean, life goes on. But I got my handgun and went to check it out because I didn't know what I was gonna walk. And closer I got to cross the road, which a lot of people don't. They're like, "Oh, you were gonna cross the road with your gun?" It was in a holster. I ain't dumb.
Yeah.
But I went, and it's all woods across the road. It's just fenced in. It's a big piece of property over there with a lake, and a guy lives like there's a house on that lake or whatever. But he, the deer or whatever got stuck real bad, and I got him weaseled out of there. And the mama was blowing at me and stuff, and I was like, she is not happy. But once I got over there, I got him out of it, and or it, her, or it, or whatever, got the deer out of there, and I'm hoping it, survived or whatever. I never seen a dead deer there hit by a car or nothing, luckily. So I think it ended up being all right. So,
Yeah, she's probably got PTSD, but I think she'll be fine.
but she stay away from them fences.
Yeah, yeah, that's how they learn. Cass, you look like you wanted to say something a couple minutes ago.
Oh yeah,
What you got?
yeah.
Forgot even what I wanted to say.
I forgot them a couple months later. Them deer did come back. The mom and the fawn did come back in the backyard, and we did get to see them. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Really? Okay,
And
so they're probably
the
doing good
fawn
then.
was much healthy. I mean, you could see little spots around her legs where the fur had got rubbed off from that fence, but it wasn't like limping. It was very full, very fatty little fawn. So
Good.
mama took care of her. Didn't leave her alone. Thankfully.
That's what we want. That's what
Yeah.
we want. Well, look, guys, before we wrap this up, give me a mid-season update. What are we looking at? How do you think it's going to go?
Man,
Cass, you already told us that you're planning on killing a buck, which I hope you do.
Castinator is ready over here.
I believe it. She's doing better than you and I are. So I mean,
I told her I think while I was on the phone with you or after she got it, I said, heck, so you got a deer before dad this year. That's pretty
yeah,
good, kid. Because normally I've shot one by now at least.
yeah. I
And
shot one, but I didn't find her because
well,
it hit high. So you're
it
doing better than
happens.
both of us. But
Yeah.
yeah, what can we what can we expect? What are we seeing right now? And I mean, what are we going to see next from the Nichols family?
Maybe a buck for me.
You think I'll get one?
Yeah.
You think I'll get a Halloween book tomorrow?
If you do, I'm gonna scream.
Is he gonna kill that big 8 that he's got on camera?
Oh God.
Sorry, shoot something above that.
Love
Actually,
that. Okay. Give me a
Yeah,
percentage. Let's hear a percentage. What do you think?
what did I tell you? Well, we had I mean, I've got truth be told, I've got 3 8-pointers hanging out in that area.
Okay.
And all it's gonna take is a hot doe tomorrow to slide through, or I'm gonna be putting out some stuff in the morning on a little scent wick, go hang it up down there towards where they're coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully that wind drifts it. The wind's gonna be kind of cutting back over my left shoulder, I believe, but if it swirls or anything, it'll drift that scent out. And I'm hoping it gets it in the air and gets a couple of them bucks, thinking, well, there's a hot doe over here. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah.
And it works out because there have been hot does and they're feeding, so it wouldn't be nothing for them to think there's one over there.
Yeah.
And the buck comes in there to guard her or to push her, get on her and chase her. So that's my game plan in the morning is go in there and hang out in that spot. I'm backed off about 60, 70 yards from the area the colt little opening they come out at the end of the shooting lane there. So if I had more like cover or like an actual blind, I would probably get closer and carry my bow, but I don't have anything really set up for it.
Yeah.
Next year I think we're going to try and set up a spot right there. As much deer activity as I've had in that area. We're probably gonna try and set a blind up next year so I can bow hunt there and stuff.
Well,
but there's no, because all the trees are still real young right there, so there's nowhere to like throw up a tree stand or even really get in a saddle yet. But yeah, it's gonna be maybe tomorrow, make it happen. Cass got some more time. I'm gonna try and get her on another one this year. And I've got a bonus hunt coming up, a bonus buck hunt. Gonna try and I've got a buddy going with me to that, so we're gonna see. We can't make one happen down there, and just if I can get one myself and I can get Cass on another one, I'd be okay with that. Like I'd be all right with that season. That's 4 deer, and we're allowed 4 per on the club that we're in, so that would be our fill of our deer this year. Because anything she harvests goes under my club tag. She has it on her tags, obviously, but like what we're allowed to kill on the club. So until she's 16, once she turns 16, she's got to be a paying member down there. So I have to start paying for her too if she wants to keep going.
Oh, so
But
you still got time, man.
Yeah, she's got 8 years. So
okay. All right. Cass, you got anything?
We got
else
a little
add?
while, anyways.
So, back in our yard, we have a persimmon tree, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we got a phone call again. Hold on. I'll let him know I call him right back.
On Christmas, it was not reindeer tracks at all. Swear on my life. And it led up all the way to our back porch stairs to the side of the house. Like on that side. And our porch is right there near my bedroom, right? And it went all the way to right there near my dad and mom's room, right? And I swear they were deer tracks. Not lying. I haven't even put the persimmons weren't even falling because there was snow.
Yeah.
There was snow at that time. Because all the persimmons.
I don't know where this is coming from, but
it was on one Christmas day.
No, I know, but you just you came out of left field right there with all this.
Hey, I'm down for story time, man. It's a great way to end this episode.
Yeah.
Everything was white. Everything. There was no persimmons, no leaves, no nothing besides deer tracks.
So you think one of the reindeer was coming to check on you?
Wait, what?
You said it was deer tracks. You think one of Santa's reindeer came in to check on you?
Maybe.
Hey, it's possible.
But
did you see a red light? No? Okay, so it wasn't Rudy. Yeah, Rudy's a little persnickety.
Rudy.
Listen, I have connections with old Saint Nick, and he tells me about Rudy's attitude. The reason his nose is red. But no, that's cool, man. So all right, so you guys are gonna be y'all gonna be killing this weekend. I hope.
Hopefully.
I really hope so.
Yeah, the rut's about to start firing up in the next 2 weeks. In our area, within the next week and 2 weeks, it's about to really turn on. So.
Yeah, well, it's like I've been telling you, man. This next month is, if you haven't killed your buck yet, is the best time to do it. You just have to.
And if you want a chance at a deer you ain't never seen, get in the woods, because I mean they're moving. I mean, I'm getting deer at random times right now. I mean,
I had a new buck.
Last 3 days I've had bucks daylight. Last 3 days.
I think
so.
I guess I didn't even say this in the intro, so I'll say it for the listeners. You know this, but that big buck Optimus daylighted 2 days ago, or yesterday. No, it was 2 days ago on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That one was way out of left field. I did not expect that. And ever since then, there's been bucks. I mean, I had Maleficent, that big 9-point. over at the church. He day ride it on Sunday twice. So yeah, I mean, now's the time to do it, man. I mean, I hate the fact I'm not going to be able to go in as much as I want, but
yeah.
Well, look, guys, if y'all kill, especially Cass, if you kill on Saturday, I don't care if I'm in the stand or not. I want to get a FaceTime call from Thor, okay? I want to see the buck. I want to see sparkle time. And I will buy the tinsel and send it to you or bring it to you if you kill him. Okay? I'll make sure that deer is shining. We'll have him like a diamond. I'll even get I will get glitter spray paint.
Oh no.
And we will spray paint his antlers glittery. We'll make him sparkle, man. It'll happen. But no, really, I want to thank you guys for coming on. Cass, thank you for being the first youth guest we've ever had. I feel like it was very fitting to have everyone hear your story, and I'm glad that you're joining the family. You've outdone us this year, so there's nothing that's going to change that. So I'm very proud of you, Thor. You're a killer. You're a killer dad. I
appreciate that.
And yeah, man, I guess y'all just keep us in the loop. All right, keep us in the loop. I want to know what's going on, and I'll be expecting that FaceTime call on Saturday.
Well, hopefully we do, man. And maybe I'll call you in the morning.
Yeah,
let you know I got one down. So,
well, I'll be pretty much available all day tomorrow. So,
good deal.
Let me know what's going on. But yeah,
sounds good.
Thank you guys, and we'll do it again.
Thank
Cass, you kill another buck, we're getting you back on. Okay, it's gonna happen. It's going to happen, and you'll probably
the background picture will be her holding the deer.
Yes, there you go. Or she could just hold the rack in the background while we're talking.
Yeah, just be like, just stand in the background cheesing.
Stone cold. Just I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with this thing. It's
Awesome,
huge.
guys. Well, look, thank you for coming on, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
All right, man.